The Rick and Bubba Show. We are on location live at Greystone Country Club. The Celebrity Pro-Am is coming up, and we were talking about the fact that Jake Peavy has now been added to Bubba's group, and this is when you start thinking about this is something, and Jake Peavy joins us now. Welcome, Jake, to your debut on Rick and Bubba.
Thanks, boys. It's like I finally made it. We have made it.
Listen, you've had some pretty big accolades. I mean, this has got to be way down the list, huh?
This is it. I tell you, getting inducted to the Hall of Fame last weekend, and now this, honestly. I told you what you boys mean to my family and the state of Alabama. You guys are the pride, and it's an honor to be here.
Well, thank you, Jake, and thank you for setting your sights so low. But let me tell you this, and Bubba's not going to brag on himself, okay, so I'm going to do it for him because that's what should be done.
That's right.
We all know your accolades. I mean, Cy Young, All-Star. You just got inducted
World
to Alabama
Series,
Hall of Fame.
Wins all over the place, both coasts.
Sure.
I mean,
you're building Fenway at your farm, all that, and and you've got the accolades and you've earned them. But I just want you to know that you'll be playing today with Bill Bubba Bussey, second team All-County, Calhoun County,
yeah.
Jacksonville High School.
Yeah.
No, a little curve. He can make it move around.
And look, we're going to need it. I can tell you that.
Right,
we're going to lean on Steve Stricker, but losing Tommy, we're going to need you to bring your
Are you a pretty good golfer?
I'm okay.
No, I'm awful. I play twice a year, and this is one of them.
Well, look, it's a good occasion. It's a good.
Yeah.
I think.
But I want to win, though.
Well,
you're a winner. You like competing too. I know.
I tell you, and we just rode over here with Riley. Riley's a competitor as well.
Yeah,
yes, he is.
Yeah, I'm glad that he made it back.
Right, but some of the things he's competing in, maybe we should talk to him.
That's a true story. Man. That's a true story. That's a beautiful day, though, and look, having Greystone Golf Course have this event in Birmingham, this is.
Do you play golf much?
I do. I grew up not playing golf. If you grow up in kind of rural Alabama, golf's not much on the menu.
That's right.
But when I started playing baseball, I got paired with Greg Maddox in 2007.
Oh.
And he really made me have no choice but to love the game of golf. And so I started getting into it. And I'm decent, Bubba, but you're not going to.
Well, most pitchers I know play a lot because, I mean, if you're in the starter, you're only pitching every 3-4 days, so you got that downtime. And
that's the truth.
We used to hear how good all the Braves pitchers were at golf,
Well, that's I got to spring training in 2007, and we had signed Greg Maddox. I had a dog named Maddox, y'all. I mean, this was big stuff
he's
to
good,
me.
wasn't he?
And we sat at our locker the first day, and I didn't have much to say or know what to say. And he goes, "You make goals, Jake?" And I said, "No, my goal is to stay healthy. If I'm healthy and I'm out there, I think I'll take care of the rest."
Yeah.
He goes, "I like to make goals." I said, "Okay." He goes, "Here's our first one. We're going to play golf every day of spring training."
Well, that's a good goal.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so that's where we started. But no, we played golf every day. And like, man, what an honor to get to play with Greg Maddox.
Oh, my goodness.
And then to go spend 4 hours out on a golf course every day before you went to work. You really get to know somebody. Bubba, we're going to know each other after this round.
I know. We're going to be tight.
Buddy.
We're going to be tight.
Well, let me tell you, you're really going to know him when you start dragging him up those hills.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Listen, I'm a very enthusiastic golfer for 9 holes.
Yeah, and I want to tell you something. I've had to carry him before at low center of gravity. It's
heavy.
Let me tell you something.
Yep.
It's
no
compact. Joke. It's all together. but let me tell you now. Bubba's been known to hit some people at the Pro-Am.
I've kind of.
The sad part of this, we talked about it earlier. You can hit it right down the middle of the fairway 5-6 years in a row. You may have 200 views on YouTube if you even find it.
Right.
You hit one old lady, 7 million views.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It'll go right to the top of the list.
Yeah.
We're trending, baby.
Well, you'll see the ones that have watched his game before. They'll have batting helmets on.
Yeah. Usually pads, chest protectors, few shin guards out there, especially on the tee box. So.
I love it. With Charles Barkley out here, I tell you, I was worried about coming out here and making a fool of myself. But having some of the guys come out that aren't the best golfers, it gave me all the confidence in the world.
Listen, Barkley's improved a lot. Yes.
That's fun.
He got rid of that hitch.
Good deal.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to seeing.
I've been working on that game. I'm gonna be out there with Jake Peavy and Bill. Where's Bubba? Bubba, he said he was gonna lose weight before we played this year.
Well, we found him.
Yeah. So anyway, it'll be good. What do you do though, Jake, when you're? I mean, obviously, you spent time working, on baseball. That was a lot of your life. But, what do you like to do? Obviously, you're probably like us. It sounds like you like going to the farm and and spending time outdoors. What are things you like to do other than golf?
That's right. Well, I'm back in Mobile, Rick, and that's been a godsend. You know, just I've lived in California for most of my playing career,
sure.
And now that I'm retired, I got 5 boys, and we're back in Mobile, and just being a dad to them, but being in my hometown. And having the opportunity that we have in Mobile to develop and just have a scene, just like what's happened here in Birmingham. When you go into Birmingham over the last 10 years, you see Huntsville. And,
sure.
And, you know, Alabama's just taken a huge step forward in all our major cities.
Yeah.
So it's been fun having some purpose down in Mobile. You know, when you get done playing, you can't play golf every day. You got to find something purposeful to do that you feel good about. So we've got the Peavy Family Foundation that we're excited about. COVID really drove that out of my markets that I played in and focused it on the community. So we're down in Mobile grinding, building a scene, and just being an ambassador to the state and getting to do things like this.
Still hunting fish a little bit?
That's right.
You got to.
I know you used to have a pretty good farm there, didn't you?
Up in Catherine, Alabama. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah. So all the boys, you said your oldest in college now?
I got an 20-year-old in Alabama down all the way to 3 months. So I've got the gamut, 5 boys.
Oh, my goodness.
Any ball players in the group?
You know what? My baby ones are. My oldest one is a guitar player. Jake Peavy's in a band up in college.
How about that?
Well, that's a good name to be in music, too.
Look, I tell you, when my boys love music and gosh, baseball and sports are a tough career path.
Yes,
when you think about your son potentially telling you he wants to do music for the rest of your life, you're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do?
Right, but then you know, and I've got
how's he going to eat?
Yeah, all of just about all of mine want to dabble in the entertainment business too. And you think about, well, I remember how that felt though. How can I steer them away from something that seems to be a passion for them when I didn't want anybody to steer me away from it?
That's right.
But then we also sitting there going, y'all don't know what you're getting into. You know, it's a tough road.
That's right. Look, I don't believe in telling anybody what to do, especially our kids. You know, once they get of age, I believe in just being supportive and letting them make their own decisions, not live vicariously like I see so many dads
man.
doing it, especially in the baseball world.
And if you get one play baseball, everybody's going to be watching you. If you go to a game, you know what I mean? They're all going to be watching you. So, don't put that kind of pressure on them. They got to be their own person.
That's right.
Yeah, and you've done what you've done.
And they're all so different. Right? You know, I mean, isn't it crazy? I have 5 boys raised all in the same house.
You can't even believe it. You can't even believe they come from the same family.
Different color hair. I got a redhead.
Wow.
Wait a minute. That may be another topic.
Boys, I appreciate you guys having me. It's a true honor.
Thank you, brother. We're looking forward to the round today.
Rick and Bubba show.
Have fun. Jake Peavy stopping by to say hello.